All right, boys and girls, the future is upon us in the Daytona Charger. It's almost getting that time to be released or to hit dealers. Well, a lot of you guys, a lot of probably YouTubers and fabricators and builders are probably going to try to ram a Hemi into it. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you what the Dodge engineers said because apparently it doesn't fit. And we're going to get into it. What is going on, boys and girls? And welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and then subscribe for your boy. Let's keep on rocking. The Daytona Charger has been a topic that I've covered immensely here in this channel. And the last thing we found out was that Carlos Tavares, the ex-CEO of Stellantis, was the one that decided to kill the Hemi. Can you just imagine killing the Hemi? I mean, when you say Dodge, you pretty much say Hemi. Or when they speak to you about Hemi, right away Dodge pops in your head. It's like going into Chevy and saying, we're going to kill the Corvette. Like, are you kidding me? This is what made the brand. Apart from everything else they do, that's, what made them. The Hemi is the icon or is the light in that company. And this guy, the CEO, the ex-CEO, Carlos Tavares, decided to kill it. And I mean, you couldn't say it clearly. Good riddance to bad trash because this guy was going to set that company on fire. But hopefully, Tim Kanuski, who's in charge now, the Hellcat Godfather, will keep the Hemi afloat. And as of now, the Hemi is kind of just hanging on by a thread, but it's going to stay. And I believe the future for the Hemi is going to be bright and it's going to be great. And I think there's going to be great light coming for the Hemi because the Durango that sports the Hemi still, the Jeep Wrangler that still has the Hemi, the production for the vehicles have been extended till next year, and the excuse they use is because catering to consumers. Eventually, you're going to find out the consumers are going to speak when you release the Daytona Charger into the dealers and you see that the numbers are not what you think. You're going to see that killing the Hemi was definitely not a great thing, but a lot of people in Stellantis opposed to it, of course, of him doing it. But there's obviously going to be people that are going to be wanting to put the Hemi into the new Daytona Charger, the new Daytona Charger vehicle, the all-electric vehicle. But the engineers at Dodge have come out and said why it's not possible, and we're going to get into it and we're going to see what they say. So engineers at Dodge said that there are two main things or two main problems on why that Hemi won't fit. I say there's three main problems why it won't fit. One is because the engine is too big and it would literally stick out of the hood of the vehicle, so it won't meet safety standards as is when it's coming out of the factory. Now, if you do that on your own as a fabricator or as a YouTuber builder, or like if an example, Gas Monkey Garage did it, that's a whole different story because it doesn't need to meet so much safety standards to be on the road, depending on the state that you're living in. But at least to come out of the factory, it has to meet tons of safety standards. The other two things that would require would be moving the cradle and the firewall, which Dodge said that it would take a whole lot of money going a different direction. And not only that, it would take Dodge to run new crash tests on top of that, which is going to cost a ton of money. So the three things would be the Hemi will be sticking out, so it won't meet safety standards. Two, you're going to have to move the cradle and the firewall obviously to the back because it's not going to fit, and they would have to take such a different direction and spend so much more money and have to redo new crash tests that it's just impossible to do. So in addition, the engineers claim that going back to the V8 will be like a slap in the face with what they're trying to accomplish with the vehicle. Look, I honestly don't get what is it that they're trying to accomplish with the vehicle. If you would have told me that the new Daytona Charger, especially even putting the name behind it, Daytona, and the history behind Daytona. But if you would have told me, hey, you know what, the new Charger Daytona's coming in with the Hemi V8, but it's going to have an electric hybrid motor in the front, kind of like the Corvette E-Ray, hey, a million thumbs up to you because that's a great idea. But an all new, all electric with the sound of the V8 coming out of the back of the vehicle from the bumper, I mean, who are you trying to kid? And again, look, I'm not trying to bash on any company because, again, I don't know what the future is going to hold for this companies and the opportunities that I can get in the future of YouTubing and working with companies. But who are you trying to kid? Like, who are you kidding here? You're killing the Hemi V8, which is what consumers want. And the sales and numbers are there to prove it to you because you see a Charger and Challenger in every corner. Every 2 minutes, there's one passing by you. And now you've killed this motor, and now you're giving people the all-electric EV, but the V8 sound is coming out from the back of the bumper. Now, a spokesperson for Dodge said that they're focused on launching the new electric Dodge Charger Daytona, as well as the Dodge Charger six-pack ICE option, as well as for the upcoming years, and that they don't have any more, pretty much any more info on future potential products. Now, the ICE Power V6 on boost is a good motor. It produces a lot of power. Apparently, it's very strong, and apparently, it's fast. That I'm okay with. But if you would have given the three options of saying Hemi, six-pack, and EV, I could have messed with it. I could have said okay, but nonetheless, that's not the case in this in this topic here, at least. Now, the article goes to say, granted, this neither confirms or refutes the original report, although giving the engineer's opinions or the engineer's statement, it is unlikely that the new Charger will be available with the V8 in the future. At least for now, the Hemi lives on in the Jeep Wrangler 392, the new Durango that recently was just told, or has just been told to the news, that the production will continue for 2026 and further to see more because of consumers. Of course, 2026 is going to come around. You're going to see that the sales are still there and you're still going to be offering the vehicle. But if you insist on having the muscle car, there's still definitely plenty of Chargers and Challengers brand new sitting at dealer lots. But anyways, boys and girls, 3 things that won't be able to go into the Hemi won't be able to put the Hemi into the new Charger Daytona, and apparently those are the words from the engineers at Dodge. If you're rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe. Your boy's out of here. Merry Christmas to you guys and a happy new year. Your boy is out of here.